Hi, this is Rocky Henriques at Utica Baptist Church, Utica, Mississippi, and this is another episode of the Preacher's Rocking Chair. If you've been around me any time in the last several years, of course, you know that I am a fan of Charles Spurgeon. I don't necessarily subscribe to everything he believed, but man, could he write. I wish there had been an opportunity to hear him preach, but of course that was a long time before there were recordings. But here's something that Charles Spurgeon wrote, and I encourage you. Remember, he wrote in another time, another generation, so sometimes it's a little bit wordy, and you've got to, and he was English, so you've got to wade through some things, but if you just don't read him too quickly, your soul will be blessed beyond anything you can imagine. Here's something he said on solitude to go with what we talked about in our last visit. He said, there are times when solitude is better than society, better than being with other people. And silence is wiser than speech. We should be better Christians if we were more alone, waiting upon God, gathering through meditation on His words, spiritual strength for labor in His service. Why is it, he asked, that some Christians, although they hear many sermons, make but slow advances in the divine life? Because they neglect their closets. In other words, they don't spend any time in prayer. They don't seek to get alone with God. He says they do not thoughtfully meditate on God's word. They love the wheat, he said, but they do not grind it. They would have the corn, but they will not go forth into the fields to gather it. The fruit hangs upon the tree, but they will not pluck it. The water flows at their feet, but they will not stoop to drink it. From such folly, deliver us, O Lord. Again, that was Charles Spurgeon on solitude and the value of solitude, and why perhaps it is that we do not grow more. It's because we're not spending time alone with God. You can go to church every Sunday. You can hang around a bunch of Christians. You can be on committees. You can teach a Sunday school class. You can do all kind. You can be a deacon. Hey, you can even be a preacher. But if you don't spend time alone with God on a regular basis, your spiritual life is going to suffer. I encourage you, spend some time alone with God today and tomorrow and the next day. Make it a habit. Make it a habit to spend time with God. Be encouraged.